Excuse me, sir. What would you like?
What are you doing in here?
Introing my video.
Oh, you're gonna run out of batteries.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Intro.
Dana Lynn Bailey.
Let's go! Do what I do! Work like I still got something to prove! Let's go! All I do! Work like I still got something to prove!
I haven't even said a line yet. Today is day 1 of week 1 of the DLB Daily Shredded Summer. About to get shredded, babe. I'm gonna be so shredded.
I know. It's gonna be wild. Cause you're already looking at you now compared to like you from fucking even when you're competing. You're just so much more dialed day to day right now that you're gonna be like ready.
I drink wine every single night.
You stop drinking wine and you're gonna be
This is day 1 of not drinking wine. So we're about to go get a little cardio in. So simple rules that I'm going to be doing. Number 1 is no wine, no sugar. I'm going to train 6 days a week, lift 6 days a week, cardio minimum 5 days a week. So this is first cardio session. And one good thing, I heard we got a Ski-erg. So I might go try that out.
Let's go.
"20 seconds, let's go. Exhale now. Send it.
There's baby. All right, so day 1 of week 1 cardio is done, and it was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. So you know when you write something down and it looks way easier on paper and be like, oh, this will be a piece of cake, I'm gonna probably have to add to it, and it was way harder than I thought. Today I started off with a 5-minute warm-up just on the treadmill at 7.0, so it wasn't super fast, wasn't super slow, basically like an RPE 5 or 6, so 7.0, good pace. I then got right into my first tabata. So today I chose to do 3 4-minute tabatas, and each one obviously a little bit different. So my first 4-minute tabata, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, flat road sprints, starting at 10.0. And then every single minute, I added 0.5 to the speed. So first minute was 10. So you basically do 2 10 mile per hour sprints. And then the next minute, it was 10.5. The next minute, 11. Next minute, 11.5. And then you're done. In between each tabata, I decided to add some abs in. So I did 3 rounds, 30 seconds each of 2 exercises. So the first ab little circuit here is a hollow body weighted knee tuck. I don't know what to call it. So you're using 2 weights. I'm using 15s. So you're gonna go left knee tuck, right knee tuck, together knee tuck. And then, so you do that for 30 seconds, and then you go right into hollow body, and I'm holding the weight overhead, so it also helps you kind of sturdy yourself. We're doing leg lift, hip lift, or if you want to call it like a leg lower, so concentrate on really slowing your legs down, you're not touching the ground, and then on your way up, you're gonna lift your butt up off the ground. Then I'm gonna go right into my next tabata. Obviously, take like a minute or 2 in between each of these things, in between the tabatas, in between the abs. Just make sure you have enough energy, because I want you going, the whole purpose of tabata is to go as hard as you possibly can for the 20 seconds. So the next tabata, had a little help from Dan here. So we did 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off of the Ski-erg and tire flip. So you're doing 4 rounds, So 4 ski-erg rounds, and then 4 tire flips. So 20 seconds on ski-erg, then you have 10 seconds off basically to run over, get the tire, and then you do 20 seconds on tire flips. And I felt really, I think I went way too hard on that first round of ski-erg. By round 2, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to like pace myself. It is so much harder than you think it is. You think that it's like this easy thing, you're just kind of like moving your arms through the full range of motion, but it really it's a full body, huge compound movement. This is only my 3rd time doing it, so if you're a CrossFitter and you're watching my form, give me a little bit and I will get my form down. But this thing kicked my ass, and that tire, the first round, I was like, oh, this feels easy. Second round got heavier, 3rd round heavier, and by the 4th round, I was only getting like maybe 5 flips in. It got heavy. After that 4-minute Tabata, I then go back to abs. I chose 2 more, and you don't have to do these. You can choose whatever abs you want. We did 3 rounds, 30 seconds again. I did a weighted double crunch tuck. So it's basically a double crunch. You're not going all the way down. So it's basically like a hollow body double crunch. And then I'm just adding weight to make it harder. And then just bring that weight kind of like up and over your knees. And then you'll go right into a V-sit up and over. So I just kind of use the dumbbell as like just something to go up and over. So you're staying in a V-sit. And this will kill your lower abs. I was done. I actually, in between each round of abs, I was taking a minute break just so I could do the abs correctly. So basically a superset and then rest for a minute, another round, rest, another round, rest. And lastly, I took a little extra break after those abs to get ready for the last Tabata treadmill. 4-minute Tabata, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. But this one, we decided to do hill sprints. I don't know why I said we. I decided to do hill sprints for some reason. The trick here is we're going from 10 to 14% incline. You're keeping your speed at whatever, I use 7.0. So I kept the same speed the entire Tabata. The only difference, every minute you're gonna increase the incline by 1%. So first round, hill sprints, 20 seconds on. So you'll basically do two rounds at 10%, 2 rounds at 11%, 2 rounds at 12%. So keep the same speed. Add a percentage or more if you want to add 2%. So if you start at like 6 or 8, so you go 6, 8, 10, 12%. So that could also be something. So this also felt easy for the first round, and then second round my quads were on fire. So after that, I laid on the ground for about 10 minutes, and here we are. So is every single day going to be like this? Probably not. I don't always suggest doing HIIT training or Tabata every single day. So what I might do, I haven't quite figured it out yet, because I'm going to be doing 5 to 6 days of cardio now because we only have 6 weeks. So I got to get it in. So every other day, I think, is going to be a pretty intense Tabata training. The other days I might do just like a 30-minute stair mill, or maybe I do a 30 to 40-minute like regular Peloton ride, not the Tabata. I typically stick to Tabata or HIIT, but maybe I will just try one of the regular ones and see what those are all about. But yeah, guys, super excited. Day 1, hard as heck. We got 41 more days of this, so follow along. Oh, you're welcome. That's what these are. Yeah. This is fitness right here. Fitness. Today is day 1 of the Shredded Summer. I'm recruiting people all around. Austin's gonna join. What's that? Shredded in 6
6 weeks.
Yeah, you got it.
6
Brittany's
weeks.
gonna do it. Kat's gonna do it. And
What can I win?
$10,000.
Really?
Yeah,
I can win?
you can win. So we started off, I did my progress photos today, and I don't hate them. Day one, I need a suntan. Oh my God. I feel like I don't look that bad. Not that bad. Don't have much separation going on, and my butt's a lot bigger, but I don't know, from here up, I'm pretty happy with it. So I have not done progress photos in 6 years, since Arnold 2015. So here we go. I thought I would hate them. I don't hate them. I'm not that far off. From here up, I like. From the here down, not so much. So we're gonna see what we can do in 6 weeks. So now we're at work. I already missed my deadline. It's already 12:30 and I missed my meal 1. So packed my meals today. I'm on it. Day 1, I'm on it. Luckily, because I've been away, so I didn't have time. Normally this is basically, every single meal looks exactly the same. I choose usually 2 proteins. I like rice, so I do rice with everything, and then vegetables. So it's usually shrimp, some kind of fish or chicken, rice, and vegetables. However, Trifecta is helping me out a little bit, which is so nice because they've calculated everything for me. So got all my calories, protein, carbs, and fat. So I do their clean meals. So I do bulk, I do a little a la carte where I get rice and fish and chicken sent to me in bulk, but then I also get some of their meal plans. So when I don't have time to cook, or when I get back from Nashville super late and I didn't get to go to the grocery store, I already got clean food cooked for me. So thank you, Trifecta. I'm trying it a different way. So if I was, let's say if I was like prepping for a show, I always did it the same exact way. I would eat like 6 meals a day. I would do my fasted cardio in the morning, and then I would start probably eating around 7 o'clock, and it would be like 6 meals. However, for the last 3 to 4 years, I've been doing like intermittent fasting. It has completely simplified my life. I also don't have to eat as much. So basically intermittent fasting is I have like an 8-hour eating window, which will be supposed to start at 12. I'm already a little bit behind. So I guess I'm gonna we'll start at 1 o'clock. So my last meal, I cannot eat after 9 o'clock, and then I'm done until 12 to 1 the next day. So I have not been very good with my diet in a very long time. Not bad, I eat healthy. I just have not concentrated on meal timing and making sure I get enough calories per day, enough protein per day. So my first week is going to be super simple. I'm not gonna like just go right into like, oh, I'm gonna just eat tilapia and asparagus for every meal. 3 to 4 weeks, you're gonna plateau and there's nowhere to go after that. So I'm gonna start super slow. These are like some just simple steps to start off. So this is for me, is you're gonna follow a diet. So figure out what diet you wanna follow, find out how many calories you need to eat, find out your macros, and then figure out how many meals a day you're gonna be eating. For me, it ended up, I want to be eating every 2.5 to 3 hours, so I'm going to be eating 3 solid meals, 1 shake meal. So it's 4 meals total within an 8-hour block. It seems like a lot. So this first week is kind of going to be like trial and error, because for the last 3 years, I've probably only been eating like twice a day. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drink water. I don't drink water, hardly ever. It's probably because I used to drink so much water. I'm so sick of drinking water. But I'm gonna concentrate on getting a gallon of water a day. I don't know what that is, so that's ugly. We're gonna take that off. My other thing is no sugar and no alcohol. Now, I have a birthday coming up, so there might be one day where I have like 1-2 glasses of wine, but it's my birthday and I'll make up for it in a different day. So I think right there, just cutting out alcohol and sugar, take it out of the coffee, take it out where like barbecue sauce. I don't need barbecue sauce, which is just sugar. So instead I'm gonna switch to like hot sauce. So doing like simple little tricks like that, and making sure you get enough water and just being consistent with your diet, I feel like I'm gonna see results with how simplistic. I'm not even changing my food yet. I'm gonna eat exactly what I would normally be eating, but I'm just gonna be more consistent with it. And then after this first week, I'm gonna take progress photos, and then we're gonna reevaluate what else I need to do. I guess honestly, the first thing we should probably talk about is like, what's the goal? Because not everyone's, I mean, it's called Summer Shred, but not everyone is going to be on the same path. Not everyone has to lose weight. Some people might even be like trying to gain weight or gain muscle. We're just calling it Summer Shred. We want to get in the best shape ever. We want to look shredded. We want to be muscular. So my goal, I weighed myself this morning. I was 137 this morning, which is a little heavy for me. 137, did progress pictures. My goal isn't so much, I would actually like to lose weight. When I was down to about 130, I felt probably the best, and I could like run for days, and I loved it. I obviously want to lose fat, but retain as much muscle as possible. So this is exactly what, if you were competing at a bodybuilding show, that is the whole goal of bodybuilding. And to be shredded is to lose fat, but retain as much muscle as possible. And even when I was competing for the Olympia, the Arnold, whatever, my training never changed. It wasn't like, oh, as you get closer, your training isn't as intense. And no, my training stays super consistent the entire time. It's worked for this long, I'm gonna continue to do it. So as far as training goes, I'm usually like a seven a day or 7 a weeker. And I just take off days when I need to, but I'm gonna hold everything to a standard as like training is 6 days a week, minimum. If I wanna do an extra day, I will. And then cardio, on the other hand, will be a minimum of 5 days. If I want to do more, I will do more. So that's going to be my starting point, and those are going to be the things that I stick to. Obviously, some of those days are going to be 2-a-days. For me, I like to separate my cardio and my training because I can. And I've even done it when I didn't think it was possible, when I was still teaching. Like I'd wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go make sure I do my fasted cardio before work. So it all depends on like obviously your work schedule. I don't have kids. I understand kids and work schedule. So there's all sorts of things that go into that. I always suggest if you can separate it, separate it. If you cannot separate it and your cardio is gonna have to happen at the same time you train, cardio always comes second. You train first, you do your weightlifting first when you have the most energy, you have eaten, you're gonna use all the glycogen and all the stores possible to get all of your maximal lifts in, to build muscle. Always save your energy for the weights, cardio second. So those are just my standards that I'm going to be doing. As I go through the weeks, so this is just week 1, if I need to add more cardio, I will. I'm also gonna start at a very, very baseline as far as minutes go. So I'm gonna stick to, right now I've been doing 20 minutes a day. Again, this first week I didn't wanna like just throw everything at it where like I'm gonna eat tilapia and asparagus and do 60 minutes of cardio. Because in 3 weeks when you plateau, where do you go from that? Do you do 90 minutes of cardio? Like what? Do you cut out the asparagus and just eat like there's nowhere to go after that. So you have to take minimal changes, especially at the beginning, so you have room to make changes. So that goes with diet. Like I'm eating a cup of carbs with each meal. So when I look back at when I come to the next week and I need to see more changes, like, okay, I'll cut this meal to a half a cup of carbs. Or I might add 5 minutes of cardio. Instead of doing 20 minutes, maybe I do 25 minutes. And it's little things like that that are gonna keep you progressing so that you don't plateau within that 6 weeks. So that's my game plan. I kind of know what I'm doing, but I normally I have someone actually writing my diet. Like, I'm so tempted. I'm trying to do this all by myself, but I'm very tempted to like hit up George Farah and be like, George, I got 6 weeks. Give me a diet. Get me shredded in 6 weeks. He would too. He would. And then he would pressure me into doing the Olympia. And then we all know what happens there. Once I get pressured by George, I'll be on stage in a sparkly bikini and tan. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will be back here every single week for the next, I guess, 5 weeks after this, following along with my journey. Again, this is day 1. So every week I'm going to do progress pics. You can follow along. I'm going to kind of go over what happened the prior week, what I'm going to be changing this week when I compare my progress pics together. So yeah, it's just a little mini prep. So follow along, and if you want to join along, head on over to the DLB Daily. Link is below, DanaLynnBailey.com. Join the Summer Shred 6 weeks challenge so that we can all get shredded for summer. Do you like money? Oh, guys, summer is right around the corner and I need to shed this winter coat and get ready for bikini season. So I want you guys to join me in the DLB Daily Shredded Summer 6 week challenge. 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 BAM! I will be picking one lucky shredded winner to win a grand prize of $10,000. Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain, make it beep pop boop. Working. I love muscles. I'm gonna be giving you daily workouts on my website, DanaLynnBailey.com. Along with that, you'll have nutritional guidance and an amazing community support system. All you have to do is put in the work. Oh my God. Click that link below or head to my site, DanaLynnBailey.com, become a DLB Daily member, and then sign up for the challenge.